Did I scare you? We're back with more This Bed We Made. There's a few things that we gotta get done. We have to clean the rooms. We have to rizz up Beth like she's never been rizzed before. That's also really crucial. Is the overall goal of this playthrough, if we solve a mystery, like maybe if we have time, but mostly we just have to rizz Beth. So let's get into it. I forget where we were. Well, I guess we could look at the quest. Oh, okay.
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key.
Have we looked
Let's get to
around?
the bottom of all this.
Pick up?
Looks like plaster for the
It's really coming down
renovations.
out there, huh?
Better not play with it.
What's this place? Alright, they just want me to go. They just want me to go to 509. That's fine. So we're being stalked. But then we were in a guy's room, a creepy guy, and he had like the thing on the wall with all the strings. And we think we're being stalked, but then we also saw that he was following another two people, H&M. So it's not only us being stalked. And I think this is the H&M people's room. The couple, I guess. But something's afoot. There's definitely something afoot. Suspect.
More work for poor Rebecca.
Okay.
Hang in there, Reb.
Tuxedo, pair of pants, 2 shirts, and a tie. Alright. I feel like we should close the door.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet.
True.
The food's
You're so right for
practically
that.
untouched.
Oh! Okay, so I guess they want me to pick this up. A rosary. Okay. And a Bible. Okay. Religious folk.
Wow.
Yeah, he is
Like
really
a couple out of a magazine.
serving face. I mean, so is she, but... Damn. February 14th. Aw. Valentine's Day. Okay.
This person looking for you back in Texas.
Okay. Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. Rude. I met Luciana in town yesterday. She has 5 children, 3 boys, 2 girls, and is pregnant with her 6th. Jeez. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of Prado and Ramos. Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your home to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I'm not sure. I told him you are in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake. Your mother. Imagine just signing a letter like that. Your mother. Not love mom. She is mad though. She is mad. Okay, put back. Is there any cleaning to be done in here? Wow. There's got to be some symbolism with this. What is this? Oh, expenses. He's really keeping track of it, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, how do I pick up? There we go. St. Joseph's Oratory. Okay. Weston's. Oh, right.
No
Right, well, we
combination,
broke into the other
no
safe,
entry.
so...
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Chores, chores, chores. These people are just leaving papers around.
These are lovely. I wish
Aw.
you'd had more confidence in yourself.
I still love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue red dress on the... Seems like only yesterday when 10 years ago I promised I would always love you, and today I pledge again what I pledged 10 years ago. Everything changed the day you came into my life. I hope it will change again when a new member enters our fam. So she's pregnant. I hope we can soon expand our family with you know how important family is to me. Oh, so maybe she's not pregnant. He just really wants her to be. Interessante.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out
Gotta
what's
find the
written.
pieces of the missing note. Clean the sink. Or the tub, sorry. Oh, I see. I can't tell like what's a spot and what isn't. It's probably good though, right? Seems like it. Clean the mirror. Okay. Probably shouldn't throw away their toothpaste, right? 4 active ingredients: acetaminophen, aspirin, cinnamedrine, and caffeine. Moodle. Interesting, interesting. Wonder if this is a real thing. Probably. Are you supposed to mix acetaminophen and aspirin? I don't think you are. Or maybe it doesn't matter, I don't know. I'm sorry, please forgive me.
What were you apologizing
Yeah,
for?
what were you apologizing
And
for?
were you
I love how
forgiven?
nosy she is. Oh yeah, we already read that. And this. Okay.
crew's got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
Fernie and Weissman. SOS 5? There's a 5 and an 8 there.
Who could blame you for seeking help? I'd do the same in your shoes. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they mean.
Okay.
Blame you for seeking. These scribbles don't look random, but I can't figure out what they. Fernie and Wiseman. I wonder what it is they do. Fernie and Wiseman.
Alright, so there's definitely something with this. Let's do our chores though first. Good. Is that a stain to clean? No. A brassiere. Pills provide birth control. Interesting. Contraceptive pill believed to be the ultimate form of birth control was reported yesterday to a group of... What are these extra letters that they're writing though? Group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women despite reports of some undesirable effects. Dr. Tenenbaum said the pill shows greater promise for the future. Stranger in the Night, a novel by Margot B. Thompson. Cool. She thought she was tracking a killer, but the killer was tracking her instead. Ooh, is this the other part of the note? How do I... Oh, the phone. Quick.
Hello? Hello?
I don't think it's Beth.
Beth?
I don't think it's Beth.
Is that you?
Hang up, girly. Oh, great. This isn't gonna turn into like a horror game or anything, is it? Wait, hold up. I don't have my lights on. Ah, better. Much better. Call reception? I mean, we gotta talk to Beth, right? Right? Gotta give our girl a call.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Beth?
Sophie?
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
What do you mean, who called?
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
Whoa. The creep
Do we think Beth
keeps on going, doesn't it? Hold on.
might
Hey, Archie.
not be a good person?
What's up? Give me a second, Sophie.
Okay.
So turns
So
out
it was Archie.
here patched a call through to 509 moments ago.
Did he recognize the voice?
Did he recognize the caller's voice?
You think it might have been Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
Let me ask. Okay, so it was a man's voice, but
Creep, capital
can't be
C.
sure if it was our creep.
Anything else?
Did he notice anything else?
He says he heard a faint bell in the background. It sounded like the elevator's bell, so he assumed the caller was one of our clients.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I understand why you're creeped out, but I don't see how he could possibly know you're in 509. I didn't say a word to anyone.
I know you didn't. Can you ask Andrew not to patch any calls here for a while?
Trust me, I will.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Oh, before you go, I have some more info for you. I was going over the details
I
of
like the
our
way she says
little
that.
mystery when I remembered something. About this morning.
What is it?
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think Mr. Morgan left around 10, so I'm guessing
I feel like this
between
view
then
of the
and
back of her
10.
head is like a
What?
really good tension.
I remember hearing a
builder.
loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time.
Like it
Like a door
enhances that
slamming really
feeling
hard.
of being
Do you think it was her?
watched.
Maybe.
It's really cool.
Did you notice anything weird about her?
You mean, other than the fact that she was walking straight into a snowstorm?
Yeah?
Well, I've only ever seen her with her husband. It seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Beth.
Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you will. Call me as soon as you find something.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
All right, we got to figure out how to get into that briefcase there. All right, wait, no. Where was that? How do I get to my inventory? E? Wow, it keeps track of everything. Okay. Oh, we can read about all the people too. Jock is one of Clarington's bellboys. I don't know much about him. He's even more shy than I am, barely looking up at guests when carrying their luggage. People like us just needed someone to bring us out of our shells, and apparently for Jacques, that person is Wendy. He's like a completely different person around her. He lights up, laughs, and even cracks jokes. I was so happy that he found Wendy, and even happier when he proposed. They're like the Claringtons' very own Janet and Tony, but it seems like their engagement is in peril thanks to Linda's meddling. Stand strong, Jacques. Don't fall for her manipulations. Okay, so Wendy was crying in the bathroom because Linda is a bitch. Sorry, supposedly, allegedly a bitch. Governess. Ooh, she looks kind of mean. Bernard's second in command. Rules over the maids with an iron fist, always ready to enforce Bernard's latest rules to the letter. Most of them hate her for this, but my feelings are a bit more mixed. For whatever reason, she seems to have a soft spot for me. The same cannot be said for Wendy. Unfortunately, it's like she's made it her life's mission to break up Wendy and Jacques' relationship, and I'm worried that her latest efforts may have succeeded. Linda feels incredibly strongly about married couples who choose to divorce. She's been leaving anti-divorce flyers on every floor and won't even speak to any divorcees staying at the hotel, like poor Mr. Beaumont in room 507. That's so weird. But they're not even married yet, so what is her deal? Where do such strong convictions like that come from? It's a little hypocritical, to say the least. Linda's always worked quite closely with Bernard, but we've all known their relationship goes beyond just co-workers. Oh, that relationship has been strained lately, and it seems like the source of that strain is poor Wendy. Bernard might be willing to bend over backwards for Linda, but hiring the hotel's most popular waitress just because she demands it, I'm not sure he'll bend that far. Firing the hotel's most popular waitress. Okay, so Wendy's popular. Linda's maybe a little jealous. Bernard is Clarington's manager, the big boss. He spends most of his days locked in his office and doesn't like the maids roaming around outside of their post, so our paths don't cross often. Lately, he's been hell-bent on getting the hotel back in shape, whatever that means. And there have been a lot of changes around here as a result. He's enforcing employee rules more strictly than ever and dropping God knows how much money on renovations. The stress is practically radiating off of him. Bernard and Linda are quite close. She's his second in command, but it's an open secret that there's more going on. They've been arguing more and more lately, though, usually about Linda's strong feelings about Wendy. Bernard loves Wendy, or more accurately, loves how much the guests love her, while Linda thinks she's up to no good. Why does Linda think that? Why does she not like Wendy so much? Waitress. Best friend Yvette was hired together, and they used to be inseparable until 3 or 4 months ago. It's no coincidence. This was around the time Wendy started dating Jacques, the bellboy, to whom she's now happily engaged. Only 4 months and they're engaged? Jeez. That is, depending on who you ask. Linda seems to think that Wendy is the Clarington's resident flirt. Sir, she's popular with the guests and collects the most tips by far, but I've always chalked that up to the same thing that has drawn me to her. That warm smile that just radiates kindness. Linda's not convinced, though, and seems to have taken it upon herself to expose Wendy for who she really is, right? Jealous much? I feel for Wendy so much. Your best friend turns on you, your boss has made it her personal mission to get you fired, and your fiancé is nowhere to be found. Who could blame her for needing a good cry in the bathroom? Okay, so we don't know where Jacques is. What happened with the Yvette? Kitchen guy, the chef. Andrew's a concierge and receptionist. Yeah, we've met him. Maintenance guy. Who's Rebecca? Laundry room. Oh, yeah. Mom and dad? I'm gonna have to read about them right now. Mr. Morgan or Mr. Spade. Hector and Marcella Cruz. And this is the room that we're in right now. Okay. Just a little lore for you. Alright, but how do I put the notes together?
Maybe I'll find more of those.
Oh, okay, so I just didn't find all of them yet. I understand. Oh, that's the birth control thing. Lysol. What's that? Can I inspect that?
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
Marcella Cruz, saving account. Dang, 5K during this time was probably like a lot, right? To read. Murder. Okay, so she likes murder books or crime novels. That's interesting. There's something in there? No. I just like don't know if I should be opening every drawer or not. What's this thing? Lipstick or something? I don't know if I have enough info to open that thing. Oh, another
Someone's
trash
been
can.
sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Yes, dude. Ooh, a puzzle. All right. Hmm. Goes here. This goes here. No, that's backwards. It goes here. Okay. Nice.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Oh no, am I gonna be able to do this? This looks complicated. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. Oops. I think, so when we looked at this, this, under the G and the P is an N and a T. So this is going to be an N, and these are going to be a T, I think. And then, what did this say? 8 is a W, 5 is an O. So this is a W. This is an O. There was another thing.
That yarn map Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505.
There were.
Weren't there some peculiar doodles?
Do I have to go back to 505?
Symbols, maybe.
No, there was another thing that had symbols on it in here. I forget. Okay, so right bracket is B, left parenthesis is C. BC. Except there's not parentheses here. Okay, so I'll go back to
That flower map
505.
Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles? Symbols, maybe.
I just left the door open. Okay. Not there. Not there. Okay. I feel like I need to write this down. Should I write this down? So, A2 V G L, like a music note thing. Okay. Just make sure. I4 maybe? Oops, I keep trying to turn it around. Alright, is that it? I don't know if that's it. I feel like there's more to it. Let's do this for now. I feel like I'm gonna get caught. Nervous. Oh, right. Wrong place. Okay. So this is I. And then this is L. I still don't have a 3, huh? This is A. Wait, V is G? Did I read that wrong? I will something something. I feel like I want to figure it out without having to find all of these. What do you mean the yarn map? I looked at it.
Mr. Morgan has on the wall of 505. Weren't there some peculiar doodles?
This is crazy.
Symbols, maybe.
I can't tell if that's supposed to be something. The heart. Oh, there's a 7 above the Y? Maybe? Oh, and this thing above the, below the H. Okay.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for. That's one
Okay.
of the symbols.
Is this... Is this one of the symbols? It's not. Is it?
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
I think that's it, though.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
Are there more in this room? Maybe? No. No. I still don't have the slash. Okay, but this one is H. And then the 7 is a Y. This is weird because there's 2 for this one. Okay, this has to be the, no? So this is definitely V. I had that wrong. I will leave. Okay, this is definitely not T. Where did I get this from? It's probably room. Your... I will leave. This is probably in the vent next to your room. I will leave notes.
I will leave
Interesting.
notes in the vent next to your room.
Who you calling?
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey Beth, it's me.
Hey, so
Yep.
how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in 12 pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
Could be an affair. I think it's blackmail.
I don't know. It really looks like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Empty
What
bank
makes you say
account. Yeah, let's talk about the empty bank account.
I found a bank statement belonging to Mrs. Cruz. Her account was emptied very recently.
Ooh, that's interesting. But it could mean a lot of things.
What do you mean?
Well, people need their money, especially when they're traveling. Although I have to admit,
Mm-hmm.
withdrawing all of it does seem a bit strange.
I need to
Is that all
check
you've
the
got
vent.
to back your theory?
Pretty much. But I should be able to find more proof in the vent. The one that's mentioned in the message. I think I'll go check it out.
Yeah, good idea, Bean. I'm about to go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
Alright. Enjoy your break.
Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Can I open this though?
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters. Locked. It looks like the code is
Okay,
made
so I
up
just
of
don't know what the 4
4
letters
letters.
are yet. It's got to be something with this, right?
More of these symbols.
Okay, no.
Just what I was looking for. More of these symbols. Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Why isn't it letting me even look at this?
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
In the vent next to your room. So which, does it mean outside? Probably means outside, right? Maybe not. Let's put this stuff away. It's probably this vent then. It's gotta be this vent.
The message said next to your room.
Okay.
So it has to be a vent
I didn't
in the
see.
corridor.
Oops. I didn't see a vent in the corridor next to your room. So all this stuff is around. Oh, this one? Could have said like end of the hall or something. All right. Oh, I need a
Can't open these without a
screwdriver.
screwdriver.
I need a screwdriver. Is there one around here somewhere? Or do I have to go down to the maintenance guy, you think? Should probably go down to the maintenance guy. What is this? Oh, a yo-yo. Oh, stupid divorce flyer. What? I can't leave? Where am I supposed to get the screwdriver from then? Jeez.
boy, someone's been living it up.
Guess we can clean the room.
Not exactly a cherished gift. He just left
Dear
it
my
behind like
beloved
this.
Leanne, much as I would have loved to spend Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Mrs. Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine days awaiting us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. P.S. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. Ooh. Bible. What is that, the TV? Yeah.
Another fan of the Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so
Did he
long
really
ago
just
now.
scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know, I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for good old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabriel isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So, like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Mrs. Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Mrs. until we walk down the aisle, and this week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right. We're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. I would never. I won't be another Andrea, I promise. Leanne, he's going to kick us out if you keep making me laugh. The Montreal Tourism Association. Passing notes in the cab. Just girly things. Alright. Valentine's Day ball. I mean, I guess I should throw these away, right? If they left them here. Whoa. Rude.
What's the story behind
Just
this?
left a shoe. Sorry for the mess. Yeah, that helps you writing on the mirror on top of everything. Alright. Well, there wasn't a screwdriver in here.
Do not disturb. Well, that's one less room to clean today. I won't complain.
Oh yeah, the best dad mug. Hmm.
I'm guessing you've seen better days.
Kind of
But
creepy.
you're obviously still important to someone.
I don't know where I'm supposed to get a screwdriver at. Am I just missing it? That's the one we were just in.
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
Oh, gosh. You're kidding.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's... Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a horse. Shoot, no screwdriver.
Alright,
Let's
alright.
make it a little challenge.
So now what?
Huh, this must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father.
Dang, another torn up note? What does it say? Bernard tells me there's a cold draft coming in from the window during his office into the
Highest
freezer.
priority, huh? That means
Fixing
Eugene's probably
this
working in
should be your
Bernard's
highest priority
office right
today,
now.
Linda. Okay.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Aw. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. That's not nice.
I've never seen two people more suited for each other.
There's
I hope they
something
work things out.
suspicious about that
They need to.
Jacques and Wendy situation. Okay, so
Eugene must be down in Bernard's office.
okay, so now I can
should
go
go
and
ask
use
him
the
for a
elevator. I could have
screwdriver.
just done that to begin with. Uh-oh. But, like, doesn't he know that she would be in his room?
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What?
Oh, this is Bernard, not the guy. Okay.
Right.
Oh, right.
He doesn't even know who she is. That's so whack.
You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a
Shut up,
recurring
Bernard.
thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here anyway? Are you on break?
Yeah, I am.
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Awkward.
Well, don't you look mischievous.
Hey, Beth.
Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare,
Hey.
sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks.
The way that these people turn around so slow. It's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna grab that screwdriver. I guess I gotta clean the floor first.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent. Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
They crossed out the part where you should come visit. It's come to my attention that you formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarington standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Yours sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. Oh, wow. Okay.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. That's crazy. All right.
Surely your break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to...
It's my time of the month.
It gets them every time.
You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture and don't get me
Stain the
started on
furniture?
all the
That's
Beth.
enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
I wasn't. Someone left the door ajar.
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't
No.
be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert,
This guy
you're
sucks,
not
dude.
supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
Come with me.
Okay, so let's go open that vent.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to...
Ooh, fun. They need to bring those back. The little dials. Let's get this note. Oh.
I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. That's where Bernard and Linda-
Ew.
Ew.
Okay. So this is E. Oh yeah, this is B. This is C. What's this one again? H. L. And then I had figured these out, but I don't remember now. N maybe? This is O. And then this is Y. M. I. R. Meet. Me. Oops. Tonight. In my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Calling Beth back.
Clarrington Hotel reception desk. Beth
Hello,
speaking.
Bean.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to
I
report?
found another secret message.
I
Code.
found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh! Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort. Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's
Dang, we're gonna go in
Good
when it
idea.
says do not disturb.
Hang on.
Yeah, but that's assuming that
Got the
the
all clear,
person
Reed.
is gonna answer the
Head on
phone.
over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back.
I don't know if I would. Oops. It's a huge doorknob. Bulky. Okay. I feel like I shouldn't clean it if it said do not disturb, right?
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times.
1824.
What does it all mean?
What's this? Frosted Pops.
Oh, Michael.
I'm sorry, but Mom
Adults
asked me
can
not
be
to tell you the name
so
of our hotel. She allowed me to
confusing.
talk about
I
our room, though. We
promise
have 2
it's
little
not
beds, a
you.
radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice, too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before. But Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me, too? Michael. Oh, that's really sad. Oh, that's really sad. Michael.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
Huh. So Miss Beaumont and the one guy are having an affair? This is interesting. Messy hotel. Very messy. Not when I'm done with it, though. Michael's withdrawal from school. Dear Mrs. Bursey, we have successfully... No, wait. Mrs. Beaumont was the other one? I'm kind of confused. Who is Mrs. Beaumont? Hold on. We can't read this right now. I have to figure out who Mrs. Beaumont is. Yeah. Mrs. Beaumont. So, why is this addressed to Mrs. Bursey? Seems weird.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. Aha!
Ooh, this is a very
She's our
interesting
Snape's
key.
best friend.
Should I pick it up?
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the
Dear
center is
Anne, you were right.
smudged.
I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas. It's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think
I've met
divorce
with
is wrong?
Lewis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. Huh. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Oh my god, that's awful. An empty picture frame. Greta. Oh. I need another key.
I'll need another key to unlock this.
Have you?
I've seen one just like this somewhere.
Where'd you see it?
Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company.
It's like junk mail. Interesting. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sounds of the leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on this summer day where I met you. Trying to write some poetry, I see. Where's the other key that she's talking about?
That key looks so familiar. Why do I
Okay, let's go
associate
to
it with room 505?
I don't remember that. Where is it though? I don't know where it is though.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
I don't see it here.
Okay, Sophie, you should probably put this down. Now. That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room...
Okay, I can't
505?
find it though. Hold on, why am I lagging? 1 second. Alright, I can't find it. It can't be in here.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
This is weird, because why is it not in the safe? She said room 505 in a safe.
That's a lot of film. How many pictures have you taken, Mr. Morgan?
Bro, it's not in here. Oh my god.
Ah, there you are. With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like I was on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Blackmail? Affair? Affair?
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are
It is
both
mysterious.
needed to open a mysterious chest. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
Yeah, but the answers probably lie in that chest, and I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were
What do you mean?
close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my
Candle
post.
and some
All right.
plaster?
Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
She's about to get crafty on it. A candle, a candle, a candle. Where is a candle? We know where the plaster is. Should probably close that safe. Here's the plaster.
Great. This takes care of half of this little scavenger hunt. As for the candles, doesn't Rebecca
Okay,
keep some in her
Rebecca
locker
keeps candles in her
downstairs?
locker for some reason. Interesting. Oh, I should probably not leave these people's doors open. The worst maid ever. Okay, Rebecca's locker. Which is Rebecca. Okay, there are no candles in this.
So you do have a stash of candles. But
The kitchen
where
is out of power again, and I can barely see a thing. Bernard wants us to continue working, but I'm not. Sorry. But I'm not risking chopping off my fingers for that blowhard. We gotta bring blowhard back. Didn't you start hoarding candles since the last power outage? I remember you saying you never wanted to be caught in that dark basement again. Where's your stash? It's urgent. Please, Bobby. Alright, I don't know where to look.
Maybe Bobby took some candles from Rebecca already.
Okay. Oh, is this just the girls? This is just the girls. Anthony, Jacques, Bobby. Ooh. All this for some candles?
No candles, but this looks like the
Okay.
laundry room.
All this for some candles.
Oh, right. My keys are still in the break room.
All right.
Gotta hold on to these tight.
Oh my god. They're breaking up. Jacques is crying. What happened? Should we look at Jacques' locker?
The way they look at each other. You can
Not
tell
anymore.
it's the real deal.
Here we go.
Got a candle. Now, what next?
What's in here? She said meet her in the basement, no? Oh yeah.
There you are.
I'm not sure I understand what the plan is here.
Well, when I was little, we had padlocks on many of the farm's sheds. My dad would always lose the keys, so one day he made a mold of them using wax and plaster. I was thinking of doing the same.
Are you sure
You
it's gonna work?
crafty minx.
Absolutely not. But hey, I guess we won't know until we try.
Yeah, you're right.
So let's do this. Okay, to start,
Okay.
we need to pour the wax from the pot.
That did not work like I thought it was going to.
Have
Okay.
you done this before? You're a real pro. Now, time to put the key. Let's give it a few seconds so the mold really takes form. Okay, I think you can remove it. Well, we're almost there. Just pour the cup of plaster into the mold.
Okay, this is like not work. Okay.
All right. Now we wait for it to dry.
How long do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. I guess we'll keep poking it every now and then.
I bet you didn't think you'd be making a plaster key today, huh?
Indeed. But I like it. It's rare that this job allows me to use my creative side.
Your creative side.
Well, granted, this key won't end up in any museum, but I enjoy
She
the
has so much
occasional
depth.
artistic endeavor.
Like drawing? Like making collages? Such a specific question.
Like collages? That one's yours, right?
Yeah. I like to take fashion magazines and fix their lack of vision.
Their lack of vision?
I just think that fashion designers have been getting pretty lazy and bland lately. Don't get me wrong, my own creations are often a mess. But I like to think I'm good at editing. Putting things together to make them shine. I promise, underneath this terribly designed uniform, there is a girl with taste.
I've never seen you outside of work.
I believe you, but I've never actually seen you outside of work.
Oh god, that's true. Well, we have to remedy that. Now that we're solving a mystery together, we may as well grab
Yes.
this too.
Absolutely, Beth.
Yeah, we should. I don't know why we never thought of it before.
Well, it's this place, you know? When your shift's over, you just want to forget everything about it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But some things are worth remembering. Hey, look! I think it's dry.
I can't believe it worked. I could not have done this without you.
Yeah, probably not. Well, I should get back upstairs before Bernard notices my absence. If he hasn't already. Let me know how it goes with the key. Oh, and be careful while turning it, okay? You wouldn't want it to break inside the lock.
Yeah, I'll be careful. Thank you for everything.
Nice.
No problem.
So clever, so beautiful, so demure. Probably get rid of the evidence. Okay. Back to 507.
Be careful.
Okay,
Sophie.
okay.
You don't want this key to break.
Let's turn this one, maybe. Two sides of a heart. That's really sweet.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
And in Lena, I noticed yours was pretty worn down, so I decided to buy you a new one. I hope you like it. And since you enjoy them so much, here's a little puzzle to figure out the combinations. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. From the first one, take the first 2. From the last one, take the last 2. Okay. Alliterative name. Interesting.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess.
Are they in love? This is really sweet. I can barely listen to Sister Miller's lecture today. All I do is look at your lips and imagine kissing you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the second is Doris because it says counting every mile of railroad track. That takes me back. So it's a Doris, and then we have to find the name of the bar. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. We are lucky our story lasted as long as it did, and foolish to think it would last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family is proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart, but I believe it's time for us to go our separate ways. You made me feel like a teenager. You made everything but the present disappear. Now I need to be an adult and think about the future. Oh, sad. Yeah, I should put the letters back. That's weird that I... But what's the name of the bar? I don't know if I quite understand that. Let's look at 507. Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Doris. Hmm. Am I missing something?
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Should I call Beth then? Is that what that means?
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised as well. It's quite sturdy.
So, spill it. What's in the chest?
A riddle.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles. Well, let's hear it. Which part is
This
causing
one.
you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money
So it's the
on
cat's name,
the white
Greta.
cat.
The white cat.
Greta. Yeah, that's 5.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it?
Nope.
Is there anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm just glad I could
So
be of
it's
some help. How long did you
GRIS.
open that case?
You know I will.
GRIS for the case. Yeah, we're solving mysteries right now. Nobody comes to this hotel during the day, it seems, though. Like, none of the guests are here. So it's gonna be GRIS. Yes. Oh. It's a typewriter.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell.
Oh,
Is that
she's
who
a
you
secret
killed yourself?
novelist. Intriguing title, and they were roommates. I bought it on an impulse at a train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognized our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theater, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first, I could not believe you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer, and had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years, I was broken-hearted, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplish your dream of becoming a writer. Aww. I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I'm happy to see I was wrong. Your words have
Murder might be a bit
comforted
much,
me in
but
a time
you
of
deserve
distress.
some kind of justice.
If Lewis was half the man you say Hector is, he has quite a temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as it doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days when it becomes almost unbearable. Ugh. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice again, but suddenly we were in the movie. You were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield, and we were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. So I know the word premonition, but I've never heard it used like this. Premonition. Premonitory. Probably. I don't know. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you were able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. A. Do you remember the secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we passed during class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending.
Thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it's your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great if your next novel ended on a more positive note. Imagine if Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine if they got to have their happy ending. It would be the best story ever. I hope you will consider it. I think she's projecting. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognize you on the street, to recognize you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary. But all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Oh, okay. So her name isn't Beaumont, and that's why the school letter was addressed to someone else. I see. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at everything yet. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Who is this? Oh, Paul.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to. An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
We gotta open it, right? It's not very demure of us, but we have to open it.
You've opened it, right?
Me? Disregarding someone's privacy? Of course I did.
I'm a bad influence on you.
Or have we been bad influences on each other? I guess we'll never know.
So, what's in it?
It's 3 train tickets. And,
Dang.
there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
California.
Well, it makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anne and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You 3 are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
Marcella hired him.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise, and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic, but who needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors?
What about you? Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers.
I'll uncover your layers, Beth. Respectfully.
Challenge accepted.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure. If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know, but isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then
Okay.
I can leave.
I have a feeling that we're not done yet. Oh, the phone's ringing. Oh! Is it a dead guy? There's a dead guy. Bernard? Oh my god. Dude, you don't look very good. Oh, Mr. Cruz.
Mr. Cruz?
He looked like Bernard.
Mr. Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
It's just casually in his back
Mr.
pocket.
Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Is that all there is to inspect? Oh my goodness. Well, I think that's a good place to end it for this one. Wow. Now there's a mystery to solve. Oh god. The lights went off. Oh no. There's a murder afoot, there's a blizzard outside, and the power just went out. That's crazy. Gonna have to leave it there. Gonna have to leave it on a cliffhanger. That was fun though. That was fun. I really like this game. I'll see you for the next one.